The promise is that one question will lead to another question, and another question will lead to perhaps another idea. So when the kids are on Knowledge Forum, they're going to work the questions and they're also going to leave questions behind. But questions not of necessarily of a fact-based nature. Not that there's anything wrong with those, it's just that they're not going to necessarily lead to deeper understanding and deeper learning if they're not asked. Yeah, they are absolutely fundamental, the promising questions. So for example, if a question came up, what are the three particles inside the atom? All of a sudden you write down electron, proton, and a neutron, and that's it. And so it doesn't get you anywhere. However, as a teacher, you can guide them into a more promising question and ask them, well, where did the protons come from? Where did the electrons, or where did the neutrons, where did all the matter in the universe come from that make up protons, electrons, and neutrons? Now that's a really deep question, and it really does get at the heart of why we have matter in our universe. So as a teacher, you can guide them by taking a fact-based question and turning it into a promising question. As another example, the universe is known to be about 13.7 billion years old. So if a student says, well, the age of the universe is 13.7 billion years old, well, that's a fact-based question. But as a teacher, you can turn around and say, okay, how do you know it's 13.7 billion years old? Does the universe throw a surprise party every year? Or do you slice the universe in half and count its rings every year? It doesn't work that way. And that type of question of how we know it's 13.7 billion years brings up a whole host of really interesting science that the kids can actually work with and understand how we know the age of the universe.